Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and finish annotating Two Kinds by Amy Tan. So we're starting off on page 18. So the first thing I have is that nonsense that sounded like a cat running up and down on top of garbage cans in paragraph 40. This is a simile and it's there to show you that she's choosing to play poorly. So she's making a conscious choice to choose not to do what she's supposed to do. We also have reverie. Reverie is going to be to daydream or being lost in one's thoughts. Next, we have prelude. Prelude is going to be an introductory piece to music. So this is something that is played to introduce a piece. If we move on to page 19, we have again lamented. Lamented was one of our vocabulary words, and it means to express regret or grief. Then I underlined, it's like you can't stop this natural talent. And right then, I was determined to put a stop to her foolish pride. Here, the mom is bragging about our narrator and her ability to play. Her mom saying that she's so good, she just doesn't know what to do. You can't stop her natural talent. So this is the event that sets the narrator's plan into action and makes her really want to teach her mother a lesson and show that she is going to make her own choices in life. We then have that she's using a second-hand piano. Second-hand is a hand-me-down piano or a piano that someone else previously owned. We also have dawdled. Dawdled is to waste time or to be slow. So if she's dawdling along, she's taking her time. She's not in any hurry. On our next page, we have that she's fantasizing about being a guest on a late night TV show. So here, when she talks about how she's very confident, she's in her white dress, she takes a bow, she's on the Ed Sullivan Show, she's fantasizing or daydreaming about being on a late night TV show. We also have the words beautiful, wrong, strange, and sour underlined. This is going to be her lack of want and her will backfire, and all of her practice was doomed. So this is going to show you that everything that she's doing is going to eventually be doomed. And then we have these positive words are used at the beginning of this paragraph, like the word lovely, and then we go into all these negative words like wrong, strange, and sour. And that's going to show how the narrator's excitement, or the narrator starts out with excitement, but then the negative words are going to show how her mood changes. So the positive words are used at the beginning to show the narrator's excitement. Negative words are used at the end to show her mood change. If we look at our next one, paragraph 62 is important. It says, but my mother's expression was what devastated me. A quiet, blank look that said she had lost everything. I felt the same way, and it seemed as if everybody were now coming up, like gawkers at the scene of an accident, to see what parts were actually missing. So this part's very important because now everyone is gawking at her or looking at her, and she doesn't know what to feel or how to feel now that she's disappointed her mother and sees that look of disapproval and disappointment on her mother's face. In our next paragraph, we're going to look, or on our next page, we're looking at paragraph 76. We have it's too late to change this, said my mother shrilly, and I could sense her anger rising to its breaking point. To its breaking point is an idiom, when something or someone reaches a limit and it's the moment of greatest strain. Then we have right to fall short. So this means she's not quite achieved one's goals or desires. So she's falling short of her goals and her desires. And then I don't have anything for you on the next page. So you get a whole page, page 23 of nothing. And then we're going to move on to page 24. And page 24, we have the mother never achieves the life she wants for her daughter. And the daughter doesn't develop the self-esteem she might have had if she had followed her mother obediently. So that is going to be one of the things that was learned in this paragraph. We then have next to 93 and 94. The mother pushes her daughter hard. Her efforts backfire. The daughter believed that she would never be good enough and eventually stopped trying. So instead of trying to live up to her parents' expectations, the child just became defeated and therefore gave up. Then we have paragraph 95. The story shows that people of different generations can learn the ways of the others, or ways that others, and acts under pressure and tries to influence each other. So those are your annotations for Two Kinds. I hope all of this helped. It wasn't as much this time as it was at the beginning. So please make sure that you have all these written down. Remember, all of your tests for me, you can use your story. They are open book. And so any annotations that you write down are free game for your story. I hope this helps. And please let me know if you need anything else from me.